Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Caleb2k and I'm back with a brand new episode of the Atlanta Hawks franchise series. And in the last episode, we had our season debut against the Dallas Mavericks and we absolutely got embarrassed. I didn't even finish the game. We lost by like 35 and I was like, nah, I'm not going to simulate until I get a win. So this game against the Cavaliers, this is literally the very next game because I was just... losing to the Mavericks like that really fucked with my pride. So if you like this video, like the video so that I know you liked it, nigga, because it only makes sense. And if you want more content like this and you're new, subscribe to the channel because we're almost at 440 subscribers. Anyway, so we're gonna jump into the second quarter because there really was nothing going on in the first quarter. But as you can see, Trae Young throwing a cross-court pass to Bogdanovich for the wide open three, and then Trae gonna find Clint Capella on that pick and roll and get the slam dunk. And as you can see, this second quarter we really started to separate ourselves from the Cavs despite Isaac Okoro knocking down that wide open three. Trae slicing and dicing, doing the layup, getting the and one. Now we're up by 7. You see him doing his little celebration, doing a little dancey dance, and then he finds John Collins in the corner for the 3, and now we're up by 10. And now we might only be up by 7. Then Trae drives, finds John Collins, and he does an absolutely disgusting dunk. I don't know why my game froze. And then as you can see, you know what I'm saying, obviously I had to save that because that's the thumbnail, you know what I'm saying. If you clicked on this video, you know. But anyways, Trae Young's gonna drive, shot clock's running down, hand it over to Bogey. Bogey's gonna do a spin fadeaway and green it. Straight buckets. We're up 9 now heading into halftime. We'll make it 7. And then Jarrett Allen knocks down this mid-range, which makes it a 5-point game. And as you can see, Trae Young has been amazing this first half, dropping 17 points, 100% from 3-point range. And we are up by 5. I don't know what the hell these guys are doing right now, but we're up by 5 at halftime. So heading into the third quarter, though, the Cavaliers absolutely punched us in the mouth. You see Darius Garland getting the poster to start off this half, and then Evan Mobley throwing the lob to his twin tower compartment. I don't know what word it is, but he got a lob, and then DeAndre Hunter missed another wide open 3. You know I have to keep putting clips of those bricks in here. You know what I'm saying? And then Chetty Osman gets the and one. He greens it, and now we're down 4. But you see Trae Young throwing the lob up to Onyeka Okongwu, and then Okongwu kicks it out to Darrell. I just talked about this in the last episode, dog. Every time I see him, I always say Darrell, even though I know the nigga's name. But anyways, he hits the 3, and then he drives and gives to DeAndre Hunter so he could get the 3. And then Karis LeVert hits this highly contested layup. I don't know why he made that. And then he ends up knocking down this 3. So now we're down by 12 after being up by 10 in the quarter previous. And then Onyeka Okongwu gets a dunk, and then Gallinari gets a dunk. So now we start to go on a little run. It's an 8-point game now. Trae Young, the drive, the alley-oop to John Collins right before the buzzer goes off to cut the deficit down to 6 points. And now in this fourth quarter, Bogdanovich cuts it to 3 after he knocks down the 3 in transition. And then Trae's going to drive, throw the alley-oop to Clint Capella. So now it is just a 1-point game. And then he's going to hand it off to DeAndre Hunter, who's going to miss. But it's all good because John Collins gets the rebound and cleans up and puts it back up and in to make it a 2-point game. But Darius Garland, I almost said Gary is Darling. Darius Garland knocks down a 3. Trae throwing a lob to Capella. That's our bread and butter until we can actually run like real plays. Darius Garland, I don't know how he didn't get blocked, but he gets that layup to fall. He's had a pretty rough game shooting from the field until late in this fourth quarter. You see him start to make some bullshit. I don't know how that didn't get blocked, but you see he's 4 for 14 during the game. Trae throwing another alley-oop to Clint Capella. It's now a 5-point game. Trae saucing, and he gives it to DeAndre Hunter, who is actually gonna make his shot this time. And as you can see, Bogey gets ripped, but he gets it and gives it back to Trae. And that was actually Trae Young's first points of this second half. Darius Garland in the corner knocking down that 3-pointer right there after we were able to take the lead. It's all good though because Trae's gonna drive and lay the ball up. to tie this game back up. We have a minute left. It is crunch time, clutch time, whatever you want to call it. Trae Young stunning Darius Garland. Ball movement over to DeAndre Hunter, who knocks down the clutch three-point bucket. And then Garland, he's going to shoot a dumbass fade. Amazing defense from Hunter. And then Trae's going to try and reward the man. Can he hit the dagger? Hell no. I don't know what you thought was about to happen. He throws a brick, but then he gets the steal. And then he drives. He gives it to Trae. What's Trae about to do? Trae, he's going to drive and he's going to get a charging foul. So now the Cavs get the ball with 14 seconds left with a chance to send this game to overtime. And he's going to give the ball to Garland and he's going to green that contested three to tie the game, bro. So now we have a chance to game this motherfucker right here, right now. Trae Young going off the screen. You see Darius Garland help. I wanted to give it to Bogdanovich, but for some reason, 2K made me pass the ball to Clint Capella. And now we are going to overtime, where Karis LeVert starts the period off with an and one dunk over John Collins. That's his 5th foul, so he needs to stay out that foul trouble. Anyways, Trae driving, kick it over to Kevin Huerter in the corner, and he gets his first bucket of this entire game. I was not joking when I tell you I do not know how to shoot with these niggas. Clint Capella getting the block over Karis LeVert, and then later that possession he gets rewarded for his defensive play with the wide open dunk. Great plays by Trae Young too. Good passes, and then Karis LeVert knocks down this three-pointer right here, man. It's just like I'm trying to go on a run and it's hard, but it seems like we're just going back and forth in this period as Trae Young knocks down the three of his own to tie this game up. Karis LeVert driving. This is huge. Clint Capella gets the block. Jared Allen getting the board. They give it back to LeVert, who's going to miss this three-pointer right here. And now we have the chance to end this game. Trae Young taking it up the court. He's being guarded by Darius Garland. He's going to stun him, and he's going to find Huerter at the wing, who's going to knock down another clutch three-point shot. He only had 6 points the entire game, and he scored all 6 of them in overtime. Darius Garland's not going to make that three-point shot, and that's essentially going to end this ball game, which is going to give us our first win of the season. Great, nice little clutch overtime thriller against the Cavs, who have been doing really good in real life, but we don't really care about real life. This is 2K. But anyways, we got our first win under our belt finally, and you know, I think I'm starting to get a little bit better with these players. Trae Young gave us 26 points, 16 assists, almost got a triple-double with those 9 turnovers. John Collins, much better, 6 for 12. DeAndre Hunter was still ass. He shot 6 for 17, 3 of 11 from 3. But he did hit that three-pointer when it counted. Capella with another monster game. He had 7 blocks. Bogdanovich did okay, 4 for 8 shooting. Kevin Huerter again, 2 for 8. Not the best shooting. It was trash. But he did come clutch when we needed him to. Gallinari had another sorry game. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not on this roster by the end of this season. I'm not going to lie. But anyways, that's going to be the end of this episode. If you guys appreciate content like this, then make sure you subscribe. I have a playlist if you did miss the previous episodes. Episodes is in plural, and I'm going to be consistent with this series, I promise, because I'm making sure I'm going to be really consistent during this series because, you know what I'm saying, you see me, I'm telling bro on the TV that I'm going to make this a dynasty, because that's what this is called. If you watched episode 1, the title was The Beginning of a Dynasty. You feel what I'm saying? So there's really going to be a dynasty. Anyways, that's going to end this episode. So like the video if you like the video, so that I know that you like the video, nigga. It's that simple. Peace, love, and y'all be safe.